Seattle's longest-running holiday production returning for its 48th year. A Christmas Carol opens at Contemporary Theater this Friday.
Yeah, and today we're getting a very special performance from the cast, and for that we're joined by Anne, Rob, Josephine, Hazel, and Morgan. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh. And before we hear your beautiful song, I want to know all about this iconic story and what it's like bringing it to life.
Well, A Christmas Carol is a classic. For people who don't know it, it's the story of a man named Ebenezer Scrooge whose heart has locked down, and he's known for being miserly and stingy and pretty hateful. And he gets visited by some spirits, some supernatural forces from his life, from his past, from his future, and spoiler, his heart cracks open and he is redeemed and he joins the world of human beings again. And so it's never really lost its appeal. And the way it feels to do the story, if you're backstage, the way it feels to do this production of the story is like being in the pit at a NASCAR race. All we do is change clothes and change costumes, really lickety-split. We all play a bunch of characters. So it's like a sprint. It's really, really fun and kind of crazy. And on stage, it feels kind of the same way. It's like a whirlwind that the audience surrounds us and we surround the audience, and things just keep happening and catching Scrooge and all of us up in that orbit until whew.
Wonderful.
I love that description.
Josephine, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think is the key to the longevity of this performance?
Well, I think that it's the key to the longevity and the success of this particular production at ACT is found in the intergenerational experience within our audience. We have audience members that have been seeing this show since they were kids, and now they're bringing their grandchildren to this. And so you feel that in the audience, and as an actor, you get to be a part of that part of their memory making. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience to be a part of.
Yeah, and Rob, tell us what's different about it this year compared to previous years.
Well, you know, every year there's usually a different director and they have a little spin. In 1997, when they moved into the current building, they designed it specifically for that space. So this year we have this delightful opportunity to redesign the lights. So we are currently teching it. We're getting about 10 minutes per every 4 hours of rehearsal as we redesign where people enter. Before it was prescribed. Oh, you got to enter there because that's where the light is. Also, each director brings something special to it, and the truth is each cast is different. And I'm happy to say this is a delightful cast to work with. The youth cast is really standout this year too. It's really a fun, familial experience for all of us.
Wonderful. So we have just a little bit before we get that amazing sneak peek. So I just really quick show of hands. Who has been doing this performance the longest here?
I think it's Rob.
How long?
This is, I believe, my 10th iteration.
Wow.
Not in a row.
Different characters all the time?
No, well, somewhat, but mostly the same poker handful of English accents.
And who is the newest person?
That'd be me. It's my first year.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
And he's great.
Yeah. Well, let's get a sneak peek right now of A Christmas Carol. Take it away.
All right.
Thanks.
So excited.
Okay. Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name.
There it hung, years afterward above the warehouse door.
Scrooge and Marley.
Sometimes people new to the business called Scrooge.
And sometimes Marley.
But he answered to both names.
It was all the same to him.
External heat and cold had little influence on
He
Scrooge.
carried his own low temperature always about him, and he didn't thaw it 1 degree at Christmas.
Oh, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge.
A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
Hard and sharp as flint.
And solitary as an oyster.
Once upon a time,
Of all the good days in the year,
on Christmas Eve,
old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. It was cold, bleak, biting weather.
the city clock had only just struck 3.
Oh, look, let's sing a carol. Which one should we do this time? Yes. Oh, perfect, love.
Perfect, love.
I'll use
Perfect,
my
love.
oldie-timey English device to give us a pitch. Yes. There we are. It's brilliant.
Oh, perfect love. sight or light beyond our ken. Come down through all the world tonight and heal the hearts of men.
And the accents were accenting as well.
It's in England, for goodness sake.
I felt cold just watching you too. I feel like you really projected that in
We
a good
hope you
way
feel
too.
warm by the end of the show.
Thank goodness. And real quick, Hazel, tell us what days people can catch the show. How long is it running?
So we start previews this Friday after Thanksgiving, and previews specifically are performances with audiences, but the director is still taking notes. We're still maybe making tech adjustments and stuff before we officially open December 1st. And we will have multiple performances throughout the week, lots of matinees this year. We run all the way to Christmas Eve, and specifically this year we have an ASL interpreted performance, which is going to be a great option, as well as a sensory-friendly performance option.
Oh, I love that you do that. Very inclusive. And Morgan, what do you want the audience to take away from this? How do you want them to feel?
Yeah, I mean, this is a story that has been told many times by this theater, by theaters around the country and the world, and there's so many productions happening. So it's not necessarily the story specifically that's going to be fresh or going to be new, but it's going to be that feeling of joy and fun and family that everyone is coming together to see this show, to reclaim these family traditions and just be able to enjoy it all together and walk away from the theater feeling happy.
Beautiful. We love to hear that. And thank you all so much for
what a
joining
joy.
us.
Thank you.
You can catch A Christmas Carol at ACT Contemporary Theater from November 24th to December 24th. More info on the website.
Have a good day. We'll see you later.
I wanna see you smile.